Well, hello. You must be fun. My pleasure. Come on in. Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Man, I love how colorful your shoes are.
Oh, thank you.
Those are fantastic.
I just got them.
You just got them?
Yes.
Nice.
They're already a little dirty, but that's okay.
You know what's funny? Oh, by the way, my name is Binyam.
Oh, I'm Tenisha.
Tanisha.
My boyfriend.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Tanisha.
Yeah.
Quinn is like one of those names that can go two ways, right? So I was like, it
Yeah.
could be. Well, nice to meet you, Tanisha.
Nice to meet you too.
I was going to say, back in the day when I was young, when we got new sneakers, the style then was to scuff them up as quickly as you could, because you didn't, the style was not to have new and white and like brand new, spanking clean, you know, sneakers.
Oh, really?
So you'd go and like scuff them up in the dirt as much as you could so they'd look worn.
How old are you?
How old do I
If I
look?
may
You?
ask.
Oh, totally, absolutely.
I don't know because you have melanin, so. You could
Well, you do
literally
too,
be
though.
Any age.
Okay.
I'm gonna say late 20s.
Late 20s. Okay.
Mid 20s.
Okay. I love how the confidence continues to like. I am 41, Din.
No.
I am. I am.
Oh my goodness, you're aging like fine wine.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
I've heard as much too. Let me see if I can guess yours. 23. That's my solid guess.
Oh my gosh, I just turned 24 last week.
Oh, you don't say.
Oh wow, you're good.
Why, thank you.
But I feel like I look my age though. You definitely do not.
What is it that you're looking at? Because I'm often intrigued. People are asking like, what's your skin routine? Like, what's your, like, how do you manage your beard? You guys like the beard especially, I think. But no, what is it you're looking at when you're like,
I mean, I think like your hands don't really have any aging.
I see.
And your face and like around your eyes and your neck, I feel like those are like telltale signs.
Oh.
But no, they're all like smooth, so I thought that you were in like your 20s.
And the funny thing is, I've done so many work contexts in which my body has really been abused.
Oh.
Oh yeah, like abused not in like a drug sense or like, but more so like I've just worked really hard at a lot of like physical labor jobs, like rigs, as a tree, like I've worked in the elements is what I'm trying to say, in such a sense that you would think with the amount of years that I've committed to that kind of work, I would have like weathered skin, I guess, you know?
It's not melanin, it saves you.
Maybe. I've never, I can get a sunburn, but I've never gotten a sunburn yet.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I've only gotten a sunburn on the tip of my toes, or on my tip of my nose, because I went to Mexico.
Okay. And that was the part that the hat missed, or?
Yeah, I literally just got the tip of it because
man.
I was 13 and decided I don't need to wear sunscreen. And
Now-
it's the only time.
You do darken quite well.
Oh yeah.
You've got a beautiful accessibility that way.
Oh, thank you.
What's your ethnic background?
On my dad's side, it's Caribbean, Trinidadian, and then I'm firstborn Canadian.
Yeah.
And then on my mom's side, it's a smorgasbord of white.
Yeah.
So it's German, Hungarian, and English, I believe.
So happy mix.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Are you an only child?
Oh no, I'm the youngest.
Okay. Out of how many?
Out of 3, I'm the baby.
Okay. And the age span between you and your oldest is what?
Oh, my
Speed and red light camera in 400 meters.
Yeah.
Speed limit is 50
Okay.
kilometers per hour.
Do you have any family members?
I'm the oldest of 6.
Oh wow.
Oldest of 6. Take a wild guess. The age gap between me and my youngest.
Are they in their teens?
Good question.
Good question, you don't even know.
Have to do some reflection here.
Like 13, 14.
They are in their teens.
Okay, but like more of a teenager and less of a preteen, I'm guessing.
Yes. Yes.
16? 17? 18?
Oh, hold on. You're guessing their age, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you their age. But another way to get to it is guess how many years difference between me and them.
Oh, the difference.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so you are somehow in your 40s.
I'm calling BS now.
No, honestly, I don't believe you, but that's okay.
Okay, here. You are making me pull out the proof.
Is there a 20-year difference?
1 year. Close.
They're in their teens. tells the truth. Oh gosh. Honestly, I work with a bunch of like beautiful Asian women, and every time they tell me their ages, I'm so surprised.
Yeah.
Like I work with a woman who looks younger than me, and she's 35,
Okay.
and I just can't believe it.
So between me and my baby sister is 22 years difference.
I'm so close.
You were very close. Well done. You're 20,
24.
24. So you're as old as my younger brother.
Oh, okay.
He's the second to youngest. And then my baby sister she'll be 19 this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she'll be 19 this year.
Oh, that's gonna be fun for her. Everything's like actually opening up.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I'm from Saskatoon, so I forgot it's 18 here.
You still live there, or you're just from there?
Oh no, I'm just from there. I moved here like maybe a couple months before the pandemic from
Okay.
Canmore.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just moved back 2 years ago from PA.
Oh, okay. That must be nice to be here again.
Well, I was here before when I was PA.
Yeah, I lived in PA for maybe like a month, and it just wasn't the most fun.
Okay.
And then I moved to Canmore for 3 years.
So you went from Saskatoon to PA.
Saskatoon to Vancouver Island
Whoa.
to PA to Canmore to here.
What a contrast. I would love to hear like the catalyst for those shifts and choices.
Oh, it's just, I think on my 18th birthday, I decided I just did not like Saskatoon, didn't like my friend group, so on my birthday I moved.
Okay.
And then Vancouver Island
Just
was...
like a reset.
Yeah, just a quick reset.
Yeah.
And then when I moved with my boyfriend to Vancouver Island. Horrible mistake.
Yeah. Why is that?
I was 18 and I followed my boyfriend.
Okay.
And so we broke up,
Yeah.
and then I just like kept moving from job to job until I got to Canmore and decided that I loved it.
Yeah.
And then I decided to move here, unfortunately, for the festivals and all the fun things that got canceled like a month later.
Shoot. Okay.
But at least they're finally opening up again.
Absolutely.
I just hope they have the Caribbean Festival next year.
Okay. Okay.
Why did you decide to move back?
Well, I miss the mountains.
You missed what?
The mountains.
Oh.
Yes. I grew up in BC, you see.
Oh, okay.
I grew up in BC. Loved the mountains, of course. I came out here for my grad studies maybe 14 years ago. And then after I finished those, and I went out to PA and got to know the north really well. Went up to like La Ronge, Big River, Carrot River, like that whole area there. I was actually kind of surprised in a really happy way. I was like, I thought all of Saskatchewan would be flat, and yet there's beautiful lakes there, and so I kind of liked it. But then I thought, I want to be in a city though, and PA is like far too small, of course, you know.
Yeah.
And so I was considering Saskatoon. 'Cause I think it's a decent city, but it was still too small for me.
Yeah.
And I reflected that I definitely loved being out here, especially because the mountains are so close. And so I find Calgary for me, it combines two things I love immensely: the sky that I learned to love in Saskatchewan, and the mountains. And
Learned to love in BC.
oh my goodness! And so the two, when they meet at the horizon, oh my goodness, I think it's just splendid. And it's a nice city too, I think.
Honestly, this is probably the most beautiful city I've lived in. It's just like, although some of their art pieces are questionable, there's still like, there's so much art and just like culture here compared to Saskatoon.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
compared to living on a small town of Vancouver Island.
Sure.
Like it's just so nice here.
Yeah.
And like Canmore was really nice, but it's just so small, and your friends, like you make friends and then they go back to whatever country they lived in,
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
just kind of like,
I hear you. I don't like change like that. Yeah. So you mentioned you moved out mistakenly with your boyfriend to Vancouver Island,
yeah.
and then you guys broke up. But then it sounds like you're back together again.
Oh no, this is a different
A
boyfriend.
different boyfriend. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So there's still more here under the radar. I would love to hear if you're comfortable. And that is what did you learn after you broke up from your boyfriend about yourself? Because I found when I broke up, I learned so much about myself in ways that I felt were really helpful.
Oh yeah, like whenever a relationship ends, even though it's hard, I always find it as an opportunity to grow.
Mhm.
Like whether you find out what you like or dislike, or maybe some things that you do wrong in the relationship.
Mhm.
And I think with that one, because it was my first big relationship
Mhm.
and my first big breakup,
Yeah.
because I was 18,
Yeah.
it was just like following my own dreams and not following
growth opportunities when they come. I'm not sure everyone can see the opportunity for what it is, right? And so it's pretty cool when someone actually identifies and says, look, here's a grand chance to be able to assess and figure out how I want to shift, how I want to pivot, and see things in a better